This video is brought to you by Jumbi. I got me a strawberry drink right here, and then we spin it like this. Thank you very much. I just wanted to put the plug in.
That's great.
Man, I'm telling you, I got my caffeine. Double fist that shit, baby.
I got 4 caffeinated drinks on here.
He like tapped that ass. No, he like holds one there and then.
Yep, it feels good. Bam, like that, and it goes pop.
You didn't see his legs.
Yep. That's how I fuck girls. Somebody slapped me from the back. Boop.
Wait, who?
Wait, who's the somebody?
There's a third person in there.
I hire a person just to slap my
Every
ass.
single time, it's gotta be just reactionary. No slap means no go.
Yep.
What does that say about you then, Joe?
I like to create jobs.
That is true. All right, so this story here is about this man who is really highlighting how certain people will go to great lengths to avoid being held accountable for their actions, because this man faked his own death to avoid going to jail, but a typo gave him away.
Most people don't want to go to jail.
True, I don't want to go to jail. What would be funnier if he wanted to fake his own death because he didn't want his parents to see his report card.
That would have been like really way funnier, for sure.
Or like he faked his own death so that he don't want to pay child support.
Oh no. People do
I'm sure that happens. That's gotta happen.
One more example.
He faked his own death so he didn't have to pay the bill when he goes to eat lunch with his friends.
Wow. I think that one takes the cake.
Okay, thank you.
That might have actually been like 3rd place for me, but let's just continue.
That was a hard one. You gotta fake your own death at the restaurant now. Before, like when the bill comes, I gotta use the bathroom, and then you just gotta figure it out.
You time it out with your buddy who owns an ambulance, and you say, "Hey, can you come by, pick me up?" Alright, cool. Oh, I'm joking. Oh, and then the fucking ambulance comes, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta take him away."
And people are like, we didn't even call.
And you give them daps and ambulance. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Sick. Now it's like 2nd place for me.
See?
Okay. I'll think of more.
I like the report card one most.
He's like a 30-year-old man, afraid of his
Man, it's
F.
gotta
You don't know Asian families, girl.
It's not even an F. It's like a B minus.
Oh, damn.
Watch out.
Faked his last death. Anyway, so this man named Robert, 25 years old, from New York, he now faces up to 4 years in prison if he's convicted guilty of this scheme. And so that is
4 years.
in addition
Just do it.
to pending sentences for earlier guilty pleas to charges of possession of a stolen Lexus and attempted grand larceny of a truck, which are that's the punishment he was avoiding, like trying to avoid.
And there's no set amount of years for that yet?
Not that I know of.
I always ask this question, but I never know what larceny is.
Like theft.
What do you think
stealing.
it is? Oh.
It's like a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like
It's theft of personal property.
taking someone else's possessions.
What's the difference between larceny and theft?
I don't know.
Not a grand robbery.
Difference between...
Larceny.
I know the answer, but I can't
Larceny.
answer a 2nd question in a row.
Because they never use it in like regular, like I larcened that fool.
In most
Well, it's not like, yo, I theft that fool.
Yeah, but you're a thief, you're not a larcen.
When does it become grand?
I don't know.
I have the answer.
Grand is over like $500 or whatever. So there's petty theft and then there's grand theft. So like anything under a certain value amount, it becomes grand theft.
So it's Grand Theft Auto when you like steal like a car that has value, but
It's
if you steal
Grand
something
Theft.
really shitty, like a really bad car that's worth under 500, then it's
petty
just like
theft auto.
automobile.
Also, like a shitty car is just petty theft.
I know, it's like, like yo, that car, that shit's a old piece of shit, man. That's
Even the law judges your shitty car.
I thought it was anything under $500, but the value might have changed.
Well, it depends on the jurisdictions, because what I googled, the difference between larceny and theft, it says that they are mostly the same thing.
So this is a different word for it?
Oh, it's a synonym.
Larceny is a theft crime.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Anyway, back to the story.
Larceny.
Word of the day.
I'm gonna larce that fool.
I'm a hella theft him after.
Okay, so anyway, he was scheduled to be sentenced to a year in jail last October for the theft-related charges. Apologies, they did give a year thingy for that. Anyway, so he ended up fleeing the state, and then he ended up convincing his then lawyer to submit this death certificate, which was given to the lawyer by his girlfriend, the criminal's girlfriend. And then so the lawyer apparently didn't he saw that it was fine because he claims that he had no knowledge of the fact that it was a forgery. And so the lawyer turns it in, and then the department, they end up looking at it. They're like, the fuck? They spelled registry wrong. So that's how they ended up getting caught from that typo. So you can see it here. Certificate of death.
Actually looks legit too.
It looks really legit, but then if you look here,
registry.
Pixelation.
Yes.
Oh, the SI.
it's SI instead of IS.
Somebody don't know how to spell?
Yeah, they typed everything out. They didn't just like find a form online and copy.
Registry.
I think they're the kind of people that ignore the red squigglies. You know what I mean?
It's true.
They could have saved him.
What if the counterfeit certificate programs don't have the red squigglies?
Oh, they need an update.
Photoshop don't got.
Yeah, Photoshop doesn't have that.
They should have done it on. I thought Photoshop was really good these days.
What if that was just a real clerical error? That was what
Real
happened?
one?
Like
No,
just
'cause
actual clerical.
this would be
It's a template. So,
yeah, it'd be a template. And so not only that was obviously like the clearest sign of the fact that it's a forgery, but also red flags were the different font, like the different fonts used.
extra one. And the back of it was like a newspaper.
They're not the approved
You had
fonts, huh?
said that he had convinced his lawyer.
That's how they worded it.
Does that mean like convinced as in like, okay, so if the lawyer actually didn't know, then this girlfriend of his hands the lawyer, says, hey lawyer, he died.
Yeah.
Here's the certificate of
Yeah.
death. The lawyer's like, oh shit, I must be crazy. The guy died.
Yeah.
And then when he gets caught because it's a fake thing, the lawyer is like not in trouble for this.
It seems like it. Yeah, because now he has a public defender since the lawyer was like, peace out. I'm not
So
gonna-
fuck this.
That was something I was thinking about where I was like, you know, when all this Wayfair cabinet shit was coming out with the kids, I'm like, man, if I caught someone messing around with Taika and like, do I want to kill this motherfucker? Because if I kill him, I go to jail, right? For life. What good am I to Taika?
Yeah.
Then, in the long term, I mean, in the short term, I'm like, fuck yeah, I fucking destroyed the motherfucker that fucked with my kid.
And they crown you royalty in jail. What are you in here for? I killed a fucking child molester. Oh shit, this guy's fucking, he's dope, he's a hero.
But I don't get to hang out with Taika, or do I,
Unless Taika kills somebody too.
And he comes and joins you.
or do I not kill him and then just do the regular system shit, like call the cops, so I could be there for Taika, but then my heart's not satisfied.
Wait, what? Would your heart be satisfied if you beat this man to a pulp but didn't kill him?
And then he sues you and wins. That's why you have to kill them.
No, but then at least no, because then he'll still be at home with Taika, and then like the lawyer would be like, well, clearly it was fucking warranted.
Self-defense.
Just blind him and cut out his tongue.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. How long is that? Like 10 years?
For that stuff.
But he can't talk against
Is
you.
that like 10
You can't
years,
see. You can't, if you go up to a mugshot lineup, he can't pick you out.
I like that.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Thank you for the solution.
Cut off his
But
opposable
he's
thumbs.
pretty easy to point out. It's like the buff Asian. Okay.
No,
there we
Then
go.
just stand me next to him. He won't know who it is.
It doesn't have any eyes. I took out his eyeballs.
And cut out his tongue.
I cut off his penis. I cut his penis and I sewed it in his ass.
Whoa.
What's more
That's a
rewarding?
lot of work.
Okay, what's more rewarding? Getting the one guy or the organization let's recall their ass? Cause like I was thinking about it too, like when we were in the Laugh at Crimes, right? Obviously the people that were getting caught are like the bottom barrel people. And sometimes people that are forced to do it. Like for example, sometimes you think a drug smuggler is someone who comes over on a fishing boat, but we all know that the guy was forced. Usually they get stopped and then people throw drugs in there and say, hey, guess what? We're gonna kill your whole family unless you do this. So then, but then the DA catches them, they're like, we got it, we got Pablo Escobar. But it's like, you didn't get shit, you got an innocent fisherman, right? So in this case, what if the guy that we catch isn't really a pedo, but he's forced to be that? And then we lost the chance of going up the chain because you caught the person that would have squealed. That's why you torture them you get the information, and then they disappear.
And then we cut off their tongue, and then sew the penis in the butthole.
Oh,
thing.
I want to be a part of the team that finds the whole organization. That's the goal. Who's involved in these things?
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't choose a life of law enforcement, so I wouldn't know. But I would like to donate or help somehow, you know, if I could find one of those
So
guys.
you want to be part of the team that like sits in a dark room and like they're like, you know, the actual, you know, government organizations, they don't actually like, you know, represent this. They're kind of like covert. There's a giant like board and like red like string yarn is like fucking pinpoint. Or like there's a dude throwing a dart at like the lead question mark like, silhouette guy. You want to be on that team?
I want to be the guy.
Newspapers all over the floor.
Yeah.
I want to be the guy that buys the building, hires all the top guys from FBI and whatever, and I call it the Children Savers, right? Like lifesavers, but for children's. And then like we have an agency. It's like a big C. You know, like it's a new organization.
It's a man named Agent C.
Asian C.
Asian C. You know.
That's
And then-
good. Asian C.
And then everyone's working there, and I'm behind the whole fucking double glass thing, and I'm watching, and I'm like, you guys don't even know who I am, but I made this happen, bitch. You know, that's the best.
If it's double glass, can't they see you doing that?
It's like the other way.
He's looking at himself like, you don't know who I am.
And they're like, why is that fool standing like that?
The guy just accidentally installed it the wrong way.
I'm on the other side of the office.
Looking like that. I love it. The same hair and everything.
Oh, that'll be so cool. And I'll just be the janitor of the organization, and no one will know that I put it together.
Everybody else on the other side sipping coffee like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. And then they're out there catching all these bad guys.
You're gonna love this this other story we have.
Is it Pedo Avengers?
Well,
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna give you too much because we're gonna talk about that story yet.
Stay tuned till next week, motherfucker.
On Pedo Avengers.
Da-da-da-da-da. Children's Squad.
Brought to you by Asian C.
Asian C.
And June B.
June B. Out there to catch all the bad guys.
Hello guys, thank you guys so much for watching all of our videos, and I know it's been a million years in the making, but we finally got Just Kidding News merch.
Yep.
So make sure you go down to the store below and you can yeah, you can get a piece of JK News, and thank you guys for supporting.
Thank you.
Bye bye.